What's up, y'all?
It's your girl Brittany.
And it's your girl Bree.
And
this
this
is your favorite podcast. What is up?
What
What y'all today on this wonderful Monday?
And it is springtime. And it is also the month of International Women's Month. So y'all see us rocking our
Woman of God.
Dope Woman of God shirt. Because, they say, who run the world? Y'all already know.
Women.
Y'all know it's the women. Our queens, we love y'all.
And we salute y'all.
We definitely salute you all. And y'all know we some trailblazers.
What they say, we go with y'all a long way.
We move with y'all a long way. Okay?
Yeah. Y'all, so tonight we are going to talk about the wait is over.
The wait. The
W-E-I-G-H-T is over. Y'all. And so with this wait being over, y'all know, as we go and trail through life, things be happening. And everything just be feeling so heavy. Stuff that's going on in the world, it just feels so heavy. It's like you ain't even gotta say nothing. You could just feel it.
You can feel it, you can see it. And it's like with the economy, with the government, like it's just a sense of heaviness in the atmosphere and spirit. And so we don't want y'all to let the weight get so heavy that it becomes unbearable or that it begins to break you down and you just throw in the towel and you
give up.
You cannot give up in this season, because I'm telling you,
it's not the time.
It's temporary. It is only for a season. I know you've been going through. I know it seems like it's one thing after the next. It's like every time you turn on the news,
it's something.
Even
social media. Social media is like the news now,
and it's and if you, whatever you got to do for your sanity, if you got to give that up, if you got to stop, not watch it, do what's best for you and your peace. I'm one of those people where the news kind of overstimulates me.
Me too.
So I don't watch it now. We'll check the apps just to kind of be in the known of the current events or what's going on. But me just sitting there watching it, I'm not one of those people that can just sit there and watch it.
I can't.
Because it's just overstimulating.
And it's so much negativity.
Overwhelming. And so do what is best for you in this season. Because you got life. Life is life. It can wear on you, and y'all, sometimes you look like what you're going through. And you don't wanna, you don't want to let what life throws at you weigh on you. Okay.
So sometimes it's good to be like, you know what? Let me put on some clothes. Let me, even if you're not feeling your best, stuff around you is not going well. Put you on some clothes. Put your little kitten heels on, baby. I know about y'all. I can't wear the real towels no more because of ankles on. Anyway, so just make sure put on the little sandal, put on a little sundress. It's springtime. Go outside. Just go walk in Walmart. Go do something, because go outside. It's just so much heaviness that's around us. So we have to do what we need to do to keep pushing and keep going. Right now, y'all, even in the midst of all of this is not the time for us to give up. This is the time for us to push a little harder, pray a little harder, get in your word a little bit more. It's just that time, because your prayer could be that thing that pushes it on over. Your prayer could be what can help your neighbor, your sister, your brother, your friend, whoever it is. So it's like, this is not the time. It's time to go in. It's time to lock in. It's time to seek Big G. If you have not already sought him, you need to go. It's time to do all of those things, because it's just too much. And the devil, let me tell you about him. If you have any little space of doubt, weariness and stuff, that's what he's trying to seep in. He creeps in
like
a thief in the night, y'all. And that's what he really starts playing on your mind. He really started to make you feel, I'm not worthy enough, I'm not capable enough, I can't do this too hard. So
I already felt, and if you already thought that you have failed it, guess what, it's already you already spoke it. So don't think that you have done that.
Right. So it's like get your people, get whoever you have that's in your circle that you know that's gonna be a go-getter with you, that's gonna go hard like you. Go get your circle together. Y'all, do whatever y'all need to do to push and help with this heaviness, with this weighted feeling that we have. But y'all, even in the midst of this, it's only temporary, like sis said, but it's almost over. Every time when it starts getting really chaotic, it starts things start happening around you, consistently, all of that, it's almost over. So the weight of what you feeling is almost over.
Yep. And don't focus on the weight. If you don't focus on the weight can't have you. It may be heavy, but you cannot let it have you. The heaviness can't have you.
Right.
So again, go out, take a walk, go pamper yourself.
Yeah.
Go get a massage.
Go get a haircut.
Go to Pilates or go do what you need
to do.
Go to Zumba. Go kickboxing.
Mm-hmm.
Do whatever it is that you need to do for your sanity,
right?
For your
peace, for real.
Get you a book, lock in. Get you a book and sip on you some tea. Whatever. Drink your water. Eat your grapes. Drink your probiotics and mind your business.
And eat your watermelon.
Eat your watermelon. That's another thing. Stop. Sometimes y'all and I listen. I know we ain't talking to our listeners, but listen.
Yeah, it ain't our listeners.
It ain't our listeners. But you know what? Sometimes we get the happiness comes from us dipping our nose in other folks' business
that
it don't need to be. And
all right now.
Keep your nose out of other people's business. Worry about what you got going on. Listen, I am in a season that I am not worried about nothing that I cannot control. Only Big G, I'm that Big G control. He got the wheel and he's driving this thing. I'm letting him drive it.
I'm telling you.
Wherever he gonna lead me to, I know it's the best place for me.
Well,
so therefore, that's what it's gonna be.
What we
stay in your own lane, run your own race.
Listen.
Do not worry about what's going on to the side of you or in the back of you. Baby,
stay
focus forward. Get in focus.
It's to the point now to where we saying any type of situation that we have come up, we say, BG, all of you, none of me.
Baby,
and we leave it at that.
Baby, I surrender.
I surrender. I can't, y'all. My brain, I cannot take that capacity of heaviness. I can't take that capacity of worrying and stress. All that, I don't want it.
No, so you cannot control it. So why worry?
Right.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about nothing that I cannot control. It ain't for me to worry about it. Get your hand off of it.
Right. Get your hand up off of it.
Big G, guide and lead you where you need to go.
So you won't have so much more of the weight that you have.
And cause listen,
a lot of unnecessary.
That girl Erykah Badu said, "Bag lady, you gonna hurt your bag, dragging all them bags like that." I guess nobody ever told you what you must hold on to. Is you.
Had to run it back, sis.
Had to run it back
for y'all.
That's all you can do is worry about you.
Yeah.
Stop trying to carry the depression. Stop trying to carry the stress.
Exactly.
Stop trying to carry the anxiety.
Ooh.
Stop trying to carry the finances by yourself. Stop trying to carry the diagnosis by yourself. Stop trying to carry, the cheering, baby. You have to give it all over.
All over.
We are not built to carry all of these things. That's why we have God. God died for us. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but listen.
That's why I could have parachute.
Listen, he knew God was the one. He knew that he would be the one, our Savior, that would go and die for us.
Right.
So if he deemed us that worthy for him to die for us, what else you think he won't do?
Right.
He would do anything, everything, but you must trust him.
Got to.
He got it.
You got to trust him. So that's why
he got the whole world in his hands, y'all. I'm thinking like a little kid now. It said he got the whole world in his hands.
And when he said his son to die for us, he died for all of that anxiety, depression, stress, all of that stuff. So that's why he like give it here.
Let
me do it. Let me handle it because I don't want my children to be around here miserable on this earth. So give it all to God. Give it Him.
That's if you give it to Him, you ain't got nothing. Then you gonna feel the lightness of everything
I'm
that
telling
you giving Him. Yeah, it's just like when you getting ready to go to the airport. You got to carry on, and you got carry on, and you got the pay.
Two luggages.
You got the two luggages. So with that, you can't carry on the luggage and carry on. It's something you got to pay for.
Right.
It's something that you have to give up and pay for, so that your weight can be lighter on you. That carry on can be the lightest bag that you have. But the heavy stuff, that's the stuff you gonna have to let go and go ahead on and pay for that. So think about your life the same way. Let the heaviness and the weight, give it to Big G.
Give it to Big G.
Stop trying. I know it's hard.
It's hard.
I know that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired.
But
when you there at that place, you at the right place.
And at certain times, it gets to a point to where you should be like, enough is enough. I can't do nothing else about this. Ain't nothing that I'm doing is working. It ain't helping. So I might as well just surrender and get this weight up off me. And because I know I've done it plenty of times. Yeah. It's been to where I be like, you know what, BG? My hands are up. I don't even feel like dealing with this. I don't even know what else to think of. So in order for me to move or do anything, you'd be like, I don't know. And let me tell you something. Because sometimes you have I don't know seasons, right? And then your I don't know season. What you supposed to do in your I don't know season? Keep stressing and worrying and all that stuff.
It ain't gonna make it no better. Right. You're gonna have the same problems.
Same issues.
When you have coping mechanism, whatever that coping mechanism that you got, you know what it is. Whether it's shopping, whatever it is, we ain't gotta go down that rabbit hole. But whatever it is if that's something that you do to cope with, whether that's shopping, whether that's drinking, whether that is drugs, whatever it may be, you have to know that after you have done that, partaking in those things, that you still have that same problem after you're done with that. Yep. So once you come down off of that high that you're on, y'all, the problem still stands. So surrender it, give it to Big G, and he has it. And I know sometimes your mind will tell you to do all kind of things. You will have those suicidal thoughts. Yeah. Right? And we're coming here today because we want to tell you and stress to you, don't give up. Do not. This is not.
We're speaking against all of that.
We're speaking against all of that.
Suicidal thoughts, the stress, anxiety, the doubt.
Do give it to Big G. And if you are one of those persons that deal with any of those things that we discussed, but definitely suicidal thoughts, please get to let someone
help you.
Get some help, because your life is worth living for. You
finna get to the other side. Yeah.
So don't let that devil get in your head to tell you that your life is not worth living for. Either if God woke you up and you still have breath in your lungs, there is something that He still has for you to do on this earth. So until you have done that thing, God is not done with you yet. So don't feel like because of the situation, whatever it is, whether it is that is you're going through a divorce, or that you may be suffering in that marriage, or you're going through a breakup, that relationship ain't going right, or your kids stressing you out, or whatever, you're going through a diagnosis, whatever the case may be. Listen, give it
to Big G. And I promise you, once you do that,
it's going to change, and fully give it to Him. But you may have to seek help. There are still some things that you have to do. You might give it to Big G, but if it's something that you're truly dealing with, like I said, those suicidal thoughts, if you're dealing with the drug addiction or anxiety or depression, if you have to go seek a therapist, go do that. Or if you have spiritual leaders that you can go to, your pastor or whoever, go mentors. Go have a conversation to those people that can help you.
There's nothing wrong with it, y'all.
Guide you, because we all need help. We don't all have it together. You and a person, you have to check on your strong friends, because them the ones They say they okay and they not be okay.
That's why God made partnerships.
Yeah,
you know, He has partnerships with, you can have partnerships like with friendships like this. You can have partnerships like with people who you're getting help from, like a psychologist or a therapist. Those are different types of partnerships that you can have, that Big G has set up for us. He has created for us so that we can have help, so we can have somebody else and something else to help guide and lead us in the right direction. So it's nothing wrong with getting help. It's nothing wrong with talking to somebody. If your brain is constantly going, and you don't have no clarity, and you overstimulated all the time, that may be a sign for you to go and seek some help. You know, sometimes, and with this whole situation, it's like some of us, we constantly finding other things to do so that we won't have to deal with that type of weight. You know, we constantly trying to do this, and we got our hands in here, hands over there. We are afraid to sit by ourselves and seek the help that we need to get. But that's the whole purpose of how you think you're going to heal. You're not going to be able to heal if you don't go ahead and get and seek the help and get this weight off you. You have to. You have to learn how to take your hands off of it, because you can't fix everything. You can't
stay busy. You can't think that that's gonna fix the problem,
because the problem's still gonna be there.
The problem still staying.
Or some of us, I'm sorry, see, because some people, they tend to want to, you helping other people, but you're not even helping yourself. How you gonna help somebody else when you got your own issues going on? Are you listening to your own self?
You cannot pour from an empty cup.
Right.
If your cup is halfway full, you can only pour half of you. But if your cup is full, you can pour at least half.
Yeah.
But you have to refill your cup.
So you gotta stop.
So you got
regroup.
And refill your cup. Keep your cup refilled. But even if you cannot, you may say, well, I don't want, that's for the folks that feel like they can't go talk to nobody about their problems.
Or you feel like it's a waste of time, or it's not helpful. Yes,
go to BG, because all the problems that we deal with, it's in the book.
Everything that we deal with.
In the book. So if you're dealing with anxiety,
it's in there.
Google it. Google scripture for
on anxiety. It'll pop up.
It's in there. Depression.
It's in there.
It's in there.
Every single thing that we deal with,
is
in the book.
But you could be in the book and you could go seek help.
So
they have certain hotlines.
All of that.
They have those things. So search in your local community and see what resources there that they have out there, and reach out. There's nothing wrong with seeking out for help. I always say the smartest person is the person that asks for help.
Yes.
The not so smart, because I don't like to call people, dumb or anything. But those people, I don't like to call them what they are. But that's what that is. The person that does not ask the question, they may be a little foolish. But I ain't about to sit back and act like I know and don't know.
And I don't know. And my thing is, and you don't know, you won't know until you try. Until you take that initial step to do it. You can't say, well, I know that ain't going to be for me. I don't even know why I would even try to go. You don't know.
And you don't know what, and you taking the first step.
You don't know what BG got behind it.
You don't know what's behind the door. Behind the door could be the very blessing that you truly need. Could be your answer. But because you don't want to say yes, or I'm gonna go,
or just doing it,
you're forfeiting your blessing.
Okay.
So keep forfeiting your blessing because you too stubborn, or you too hard-headed to pick up that phone, to make that phone call, or
to have that conversation,
or to even go and do that research. Whatever it is that you need to do to seek help for yourself, because who else gonna do it for you?
Exactly.
You got to do the work for yourself. If you want better for yourself, you got to do for yourself. Nobody else is gonna do it for you. Nobody's gonna hand it to you, even though God does things for us, but we have to put in the work.
You do.
We gotta put
we
in
can't
work. We
say
just say I'm just gonna sit here and let him do
that's
whatever
what I'm
he
finna
do.
say. Or we say, well, I want, you know, you telling Big G what everything that you want. You talking about you want this, that, and the third.
Baby, you can write
But
down
you just sitting
1,000
there.
things.
But you ain't putting no work in. You not meet him halfway. He
There
not
ain't
gonna
no
do it.
motion.
You not gonna see it.
There ain't no motion behind that you doing.
Okay.
So since there ain't no motion behind what you doing, he said, okay, well, since you ain't gonna move your feet, I ain't
moving my feet. So he back there sitting with his leg behind, his hand behind his head, and his ankles crossed.
He just like this.
He chilling.
I can imagine he probably like, he hear your thoughts. He know our thoughts before we speak. Whatever we speak.
Yep.
He knows what's on your heart.
Yep.
He knows your spirit. He knows everything about you.
Mm-hmm.
He knew you before you were created in your mother's womb. Don't know the scripture, but it's in there. It's in that book.
It's in the book.
But you doing all that, and I bet Big G
he
like,
just sitting there like, okay, I just wish you would
just say yes. Your yes,
man.
Listen, because what you going through, it ain't for you. It's for you to help somebody else.
Yes.
What we go through in life, it is not for us. It is for us to be a blessing to somebody else. Because you might be in the season, but within the next season, you don't know who you gonna encounter.
Exactly.
You don't know who you gonna encounter and who gonna need that help.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
I mean,
just do what you got to do.
Like
so y'all can get this weight off your back. You know, the weight is over, y'all. Yeah. Don't you want to believe that?
The weight ain't over unless you put some work behind it.
Yeah.
It's over. No, you got to put that work
behind it. Put the work behind it.
If the weight work behind it, you don't want the weight.
You don't want the weight. You want to keep the weight.
You want to keep on holding.
So for the people who want to put some work behind the weight is over. Right. If you don't want to put no work behind it, then you just gonna
your blessing, and
right.
We praying for you.
We praying for you.
I hope you keep your head up. But you got to do the work, y'all.
You got to do the work.
It's hard. It's hard to face reality. It's hard for you to look at yourself in the mirror.
Yeah, it's very hard
to dive deep into your and be so vulnerable.
Because I promise you.
What you got going on is hard.
We have had these conversations with ourselves. We're not telling y'all things that we haven't gone through ourselves. So don't think that we get on this camera and just tell y'all stuff to do that we haven't done ourselves or currently going through ourselves. So where we telling you all,
we doing,
you know, that to surrender, that's what we have done and we're doing every day. I'm taking it upon myself and I'm just being honest. So every day I give it up to Big G. Every day, like I'm not the type that want to put my hands on that. I don't want no extra weight that I'm supposed to have. So it's like, if I ain't gotta touch it, I ain't finna be it.
I ain't put my hand on
nothing.
You got it. You know, he know better than what we do. He know better than what we do. Right. What we need to put our hands on and what we don't.
Right.
And if you don't know what you need to put your hands on, you gonna learn before it's over with. Cause you keep putting your hand on it. Right. It ain't gonna work. You gonna mess it up every single time.
Every single time. I'm tired, but when I say we tired, putting our hands on stuff and taking on extra weight, baby,
I ain't taking on nothing else. So, whatever it is, baby, you gotta love and enjoy life. So as you do that, that's what it is. So leave it at that, and y'all just do whatever you need to do.
Do whatever you got to do so that you won't have no extra weight, no extra stress, no extra worry or anything. So we just coming and letting y'all know that if you're ready to put in that work, if you're ready to do what it is that you need to do for your weight to be over, just do that.
Do it.
Go ahead and do it. But
just do it like Nike.
Just do it like Nike. But yeah, we just came on here and dropped this good old nugget on y'all real quick. We're gonna go and get out y'all way. We hope that y'all have enjoyed this. We wanted to make sure that y'all send it to somebody that you think that's gonna need it.
Yes.
Rewatch it if you have to. Do it.
Whatever you need to do. If this a therapy session for you, then you dive on into that therapy into this therapy session. But y'all, this is to help it's helping us as we are speaking. And so we want you to send it out and just share it. Right. That's how you can be a blessing to us, is by sharing this video out to those that may need to hear it. Right. Okay, in whatever season that you're in, We're all in different seasons.
Right.
And so this may apply to you. And even if it don't apply to you right now, it may apply to you later.
Mm-hmm.
So just apply it however you see fit, okay?
So we're gonna go ahead and say our affirmation and let y'all go.
Yes, I am bold.
I am bold.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
I am the head and not the tail.
I am the head and not the tail.
Above and not beneath.
Above and not beneath.
I'm worthy.
I'm worthy.
I'm more than a conqueror.
I'm more than a conqueror.
And I will always be.
And I will always be.
My true and authentic self.
My true and authentic self. Y'all, please stay locked in with us as we are locked in with y'all. And we will catch y'all on the next episode of This Is Your Favorite Podcast. Bye.